Urakaar usually plays Empire, now he's forced to play Beast, which is his second main race, I would say. He just doesn't really play Fallen, but outside of that it doesn't really matter for him. But now we'll see him playing Beast. He played it mostly in the first tournament, I think. Tournament Season 1. After that, since then, he mainly plays Empire. But let's see. Fluffy going for interesting front base, building it early in the back. Usually you build it a little bit more in the front, but it's definitely playable like this. Urakaar building it maybe even too much in the front, so that's interesting. A little bit different approach from both sides, but it's fine. I can play even offline. So we have arena here, stable. So when we get really open, he will need at least one more building here, maybe even two. If he plays only Goblin Hut here, it's a really small building, so he'll probably also need to place a Dark Archer here as well. Why is there a timer? I mean, just ignore it. And doesn't really matter. There is a timer because maybe next time edit it there. It's good for practicing strategies, yeah, so you can time perfectly some moves, but you don't really have to worry about it. Interesting placement of a tower, quite well protected, especially if we can close it here just with one swordsman or something. Maybe second barracks here, but it's definitely not closing the entrance. This is also interesting placement of a totem. Pretty vulnerable. He probably wants to build buildings around it, but that will take him some time. Playing quite risky, fortunately for him. Fluffy is going for a scout on the other side of the map first. You also see one farm here in the back a lot. Small gap of minions here, but that was like 1 second only. Fluffy is not producing any peasants now. Going for a blacksmith, okay.
Building complete, my lord.
Okay. So one tower on each side, one production building on each side, and one population building on each side. So pretty much balanced. Now Fluffy is going for the blacksmith. Seems like Urakaar maybe wants to go for expansion, but to be honest, he doesn't even have any warriors. He doesn't have any scouts. Yeah, he didn't even go for a scout with a minion. So he has no idea what's happening around the map. And he just wants to create an expansion, I guess. I think he's probably confident that he will protect with the totem. He knows that there is Empire against him, so no stingers that would one-shot the Barons. Obviously there could still be pikemen, but those are usually not included in the initial push so early on. I think it would be just overall better if the totem was right here behind the arena, yeah, but you can also do it like this, I guess. Or if the arena was at least a little bit more in the back, but okay. Decided to do it like this. That's fine, I guess. Now going for the first warrior. Fluffy running around the map with swordsmen everywhere, but still haven't found him. The map is really big, and if you're unlucky and you check the other two positions first, and you also don't split all of your units, then it takes forever to find something. He's actually going for a second tower. He could have a stone keep behind the peasant that he cannot create because he doesn't have population, but he's not making a farm. Now he started, okay, so definitely losing a ton of value and time here for kinda no reason. Doesn't have wood for expansion, so even though he'll have 2 towers, he won't really be able to utilize them for anything. Maybe there is a small gap, but probably not. I think this is a full wall, if he has a hold position there on the Barons, which I guess he has. Urakaar going for Dark Archer in the back. I'm still not sure about that. He needs to protect the totem somehow, but maybe he will surprise us with some interesting strategy. He usually likes to make some Striders or Wyverns, just lizards overall, so maybe he will try something like that. But he actually found weakness of this defensive position. As I said, the arena should be more in the back or the totem should be here, so now he found out that he can actually damage this arena with melee units without even getting hit by the tower. So Urakaar definitely needs to figure something out now. Either he should definitely go repair this, He needs to create more soldiers, but maybe even make another totem behind it, but he doesn't really have resources for that. Decent micromanagement of the Borons, obviously you need to bring them closer to the totem. He lost one, but he also killed one swordsman, so that's not the worst. Obviously the Boron is more expensive, but I don't think that's the biggest problem here. Fluffy is not really bringing any more units there. Now he's finally making an expansion. Also spamming swordsman, but he has still a ton of unspent gold. He should at least get an armor upgrade here or something. Warrior going for a scout. These two are chasing this injured swordsman, but the rest ours, so Urakaar definitely needs to retreat here. Once again, wasn't really looking on his soldiers, I guess. But yeah, he's producing in both strongholds. Obviously, he could have pre-made some minions before that, before this was finished, but I guess this is good. He's going for bestiary, so probably just a standard strategy of Goblin Raiders and Trolls. Probably won't see any lizards or anything crazy. Even though I think he could probably... he could afford that in this matchup, but... yeah, Fluffy is not playing too aggressively or anything. He's behind now, but yeah, Urakaar is playing it safe, I guess. Even though definitely his building placement wasn't safe. We see temple from Fluffy now. Yeah, also interesting fact, Fluffy is playing only with one barracks. Probably never seen Empire not making second barracks. That's like the second building you built if you don't count the starting town hall. But okay, now he actually makes some pikemen, which might be useful. He can potentially kill the Trolls or at least the Boron Riders, or just Borons on their own. You also see some witches from Urakaar, first Troll, more Goblin Hunters. Yeah, it doesn't have the superior boomerang upgrade yet from Goblin Hut for extra range and damage for Goblin Hunters and Riders, but you'll probably get that soon. It's quite expensive. You need 150 gold for that and like 75 gems, so... it also takes lots of time to make. Oh, actually only 50 gems and 50 wood. But yeah, he has another arena here now, so he's probably fine. Still didn't repair the arena, but okay. I'm not sure if he wants to expand here. Maybe he actually didn't even find the enemy base. Yeah, actually, yeah, he found it. He had warriors here, so he should know about the enemy position, but I'm not sure if he should expand here. Would be just much safer to go somewhere else, but maybe he wants to continue pushing this way, and thus he wants to just take this expansion. I guess it's also fine. Already has a first troll, making a second one. He has decent amount of other units. I guess he already has enough minions here. Maybe even too much. Too many minions. There is 11 on gold, I guess. But yeah, Fluffy doesn't really have any major army. He actually had the same idea to take this expansion, that's interesting. Urakaar really messing up here in terms of micromanagement. Even though he has much stronger army, now he actually lost a ton of units. So this might be a problem for him. He also lost some population there, so he won't be able to produce too many new units, but he still has way more population. Fluffy is not spending his resources at all. He has really poor resource management here. But definitely a nice move there. He killed some units at least, damaged the rest of them. So even though he is not able to defeat Urakaar's army, at least he stopped the expansion, killed some units. Definitely worth it move. He just needs to start using the resources, yeah. Just take peasants, go take one more expansion or even two of them here. Or maybe diversify it around the map a little bit. And just produce more units, yeah. Get some catapults in. He's actually going for Circle of Ancients and Obsidian Tower at the same time. Just with two bases, yeah, this is definitely not the move. Also running out of population again. This will be too late, I guess. He should make at least one farm, but... I mean, it's only 30 seconds more, so maybe it will be actually fine. Urakaar also needs more Borons right now. Not sure about his building placement again, but... probably doesn't really care about it anymore, he just wants to continue pushing. He could also take another expansion now. He kinda has the map control, but he can also just push this. Yeah, he has 4 trolls. We see no siege units from Fluffy, who's actually expanding here, okay. We'll see if Urakaar will now see it. That he's getting pressured, and that was not the fastest reaction, but it was okay. He obviously needs to figure out these pikemen now. He should just send like 3 warriors there. Maybe 1 troll, try to tank the damage with him, then put him into stone form. Something like that. And now he's just losing his barons for kinda no extra value for himself. Basically winning this only because of a stronger army. But it's still fine. Now Fluffy has his first knight. Kinda alone. Now making the mages with it. Not sure if he has decree, probably not. I don't think he had time to do that. Probably doesn't have prayer as well. But yeah, he has 3 knights with protective shell running on the trolls. Yeah, so now I will just put them into stone form. This was too late, obviously. They should already be in stone form. Actually, he managed to do it really close, but this one he managed to save. But obviously, I mean, knights are good. Obviously, already you have the advantage of having a really strong melee unit that has only 1 weakness, and that is pike damage, and you are playing against the only race that doesn't have pike damage, so obviously it will be a strong unit. And also it's really fast, and Beast is all around just really slow race. So knights are definitely good, but obviously you can't defeat the whole Beast army with 3 knights. You just needed to save them for the rest of his army. And also make some catapults. Yeah, this was not the way to do it. Also doesn't have any peasants here. But he actually quite successfully manages to stop the Urakaar's expansion over and over again, so at least Urakaar is not getting huge resource advantage there, but as you can see, Fluffy, even though he has resources, he's not really using them. Now he needs to rebuild his barracks in the back. He's getting a prayer upgrade, decree upgrade, but doesn't have any units to use it with. Yeah, I don't think Urakaar will go scout here. That would kinda surprise me, but we'll see. It's not like it would really matter, since Fluffy doesn't have peasants there, but he has resources to create even more expansion, so he can possibly move his base somewhere else, but he doesn't have the peasants there for it, and also he doesn't have that much resources. Trolls are just continuing pushing here. Actually deleted all of his barracks now. Probably figure out that he won't be able to produce anything here. I'm not sure why he's running to the enemy army with his peasants. Probably thinks he can escape at least with one of them somewhere, but I don't think so. Yeah, obviously. Actually, maybe this one... 3 HP, no, he'll get one-shotted. Anyways... So yeah, this is obviously GG. That will be a point for Urakaar. I mean, Fluffy is still trying on the other side of the map, so if he doesn't surrender, and it might take Urakaar some time to find him, but Urakaar has basically full population, saved up 1000 gems. Now he's filling up another base, not really using other strongholds to send more minions, but okay. Also kinda losing time. He should push this with all units, but obviously he doesn't know what's there. Even though, to be honest, there is nothing that could be there that would be dangerous for him except steamworks. I mean, if there were 10 steamworks, then this would be dead, but obviously that's impossible with the progression of the game he saw from Fluffy. Iron arrow upgrade, okay. It seems like he's trying to go for Valkyries. Yeah, but he won't be able to harass here anymore, even if he had a Valkyrie army, because this is empty. No one has such bad micro as I. I mean, yeah, that's definitely one of the weaknesses here for Urakaar. I mean, we also saw worse, yeah, it's not like this was the worst micro, but it's definitely one of the weaknesses there. Also resource management, as you can see, but it's not like he would really need to produce anything more at this moment, but he should definitely make like 3 more expansions, some more production buildings in other bases, finish the population to at least 180, leave some space for some army swap obviously, and composition change. Fluffy is still running around with his peasants, okay. 3 11th century is finished, but he cannot make Valkyrie beacon because he doesn't have stone keep yet. So he needs to figure that out first. Then idle minions. Could just send them here. Then send these guys somewhere else. Just rotate it around. Actually wanted to retreat with his peasant back or return back to his main base and probably rebuild it or something. He's probably thinking that Urakaar would not come back there after he destroyed it, but so didn't really happen.
Building complete, my lord. Building complete, my lord.
Yeah, I guess this troll will probably go here and scout it. Fluffy actually going for 4th 11th century. Now the Valkyrie beacon. Not sure why he's not producing any more peasants, but okay. Maybe just wants to do a last push, but he doesn't even have population for it. Should at least make some farms. Yeah, I mean, he can obviously outrange the tower, he just maybe cannot spot it because of this level difference, but if he casts attack ground on this location, he should be able to destroy the tower. Or if he wants to tank it with Borons, he also can, but I don't think that was the strategy. Maybe yes, we'll see. Yeah, okay, he figured it out. Eventually. Maybe he'll sacrifice a Boron, we'll see. Valkyrie is being produced, but I don't think any of them will be actually produced. I mean, maybe some of them will, but they will just die to this. 14 Goblin Riders and 3 Goblin Hunters. Yeah, 3 Valkyries will spawn. Actually, Manticores, okay. 5 Manticores from Urakaar. He was prepared for everything, I guess. He's going for Henge, and Fluffy calls it GG. Another town hall here, okay. So yeah, let's check the results. 22 minutes, 21 seconds, nice time. 62 kills for Urakaar, only 21 for Fluffy. Actually, experience, largest army 16 to 61. 6 researches and 2 for Urakaar only. He didn't have too many researches, just kinda went more on the amount of units. And then we have the resources here. Obviously everything higher for Urakaar.